raining BBLs, honey. It's just left, right, everywhere. It just feels like a zombie, like apocalyptics of like big booties and big titties and big hips and just, Lord have mercy. Y'all gotta get it together. Baddies, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I'm really excited to be back after that long weekend, child. So in today's video, as you can already see by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about the BBL epidemic. I feel like this video is definitely long overdue for me because I love to talk about stuff like this. Honey, it's everywhere. It is raining BBLs, honey. It's just left, right, everywhere. It just feels like a zombie, like apocalyptics of like big booties and big titties and big hips and just, Lord have mercy. Y'all gotta get it together. But today we're gonna talk about it, and we're also gonna talk about weight loss surgery. We're gonna talk about body positivity, and most importantly, how to stay confident when you are a natural girl, you know, living in this world that's very BBL populated and BBL popular. How to stay confident, keep up your self-esteem, and how to genuinely love your natural body that God has given you. So you guys, if you're new here or you're not new here, you're returning and you're not subscribed, go ahead, click the subscribe button. Also click the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. Follow me on all my socials at Chrissy B Styles. They are linked down below in the description as well. And let's just jump right into it because I got nothing to say. Alright, you guys, so before I even say what I have to say, I do want to preface this video by just saying I'm just going off the top of my head. Like, I'm really passionate about this subject. I don't have any bullet points. I'm just talking to you guys like I'm talking to like my friends, okay, my besties. This is pretty much just going to be girl chat, and I do want to let you guys know that in no way, shape, or form do I mean to come off as judgmental, mean, rude, or anything like that. So hopefully no one takes offense, but I am open to hearing all sides of the argument, and I would love for you guys to comment down below and engage with your girl. Let's chit chat. Let's chat it up. So first and foremost, I think we all notice the influx, the trend of BBLs. Like, literally, you guys, every time I hop on Instagram, every time I hop on TikTok, my timeline is flooded with BBLs before and afters. It is flooded with girls that literally, like, I knew what you looked like before a couple months ago. You went on vacation, sis, to the islands, then you came back and that booty grew, and I know you didn't eat that much. I know you didn't. You went and got a BBL, okay? It's just like so much, and I understand that right now in our society, our culture, whatever, it's something that is trending. It just is what it is. It's trending. It's trendy, and it's something that a lot of people are doing at the moment. I also understand that it's become somewhat of a joke, like on TikTok with the BBL effect, like, and with the eating and stuff. Like, yeah, it's become a bit of a joke, but honestly, you guys, it's a problem. It's a big problem, especially for someone that like me and like a lot of you guys that, you know, we're on social media and we have a hard enough time already trying to be confident and trying to maintain you know, high self-esteem or just a good level of self-esteem, to constantly be seeing these people that are, you know, people we're supposed to look up to, or they're celebrities, or they're just people that the media has put on this pedestal with bodies that aren't natural with these BBLs. And, you know, I have to be very honest, it really does affect me because I sit here and I'm like, well, dang. Like, I'm a content creator. I try to do my best to like push out content for you guys, and it makes me wonder, like, okay, maybe if I looked different, if I had this body, would I be more accepted? And that's not to say that women that have this body do not work just as hard. All those women, you know, that I can mention, YouTubers that have BBLs, celebrities like Kardashians, like China, they put in the work. They work really hard. But I do wonder sometimes, like, am I not as accepted, or women that don't have that body type or don't, you know, possess the BBL effect, like, are we not as accepted? But I also wonder on the flippity flip, like, are women being pushed to get BBLs? Do they feel like forced to get BBLs because they, one, will be more accepted, two, will be able to get the type of men that they want to get? Because let's be honest, these rappers, these basketball players, they really do lean towards that type of woman, or like to get the jobs that they want. A lot of times in the entertainment industry, you gotta flip it and change to what is popping and trending in order for you to like rise up and get to where you want to be. Let's be honest. I love Nicki Minaj to death. The barbs do not come after me because y'all are vicious. But we saw when Nicki Minaj started, okay? And we see where she is now, and we've seen what she's gone through without the years. I feel like I have seen a lot of artists, women, especially like musical artists, come in looking natural, looking one way, and then they end up getting that BBL, getting that change, and then the career, woo! I mean, honestly, I don't want to be messy, but I've seen that with Queen Aja. Okay, she was popping before the BBL, but you know, it's really scary, you guys, to think that in order to get where you want to get as a woman, or like we're feeling pushed or forced to have this body type, or to just kind of like manufacture a body type that wasn't given to us, instead of really learning how to love the body and the curves that we're given. It's scary to me as an auntie that has a 13-year-old niece. I won't get emotional, but that has a 13-year-old niece and a 1-month-old niece, to think that my niece looks at her body in the mirror, her growing body at that, and thinks like, this just is not good enough. You know what I mean? And she's like said things to me like that before, like, yo, I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to look like that. And it's just like, babe, like, you're still growing. Like, become comfortable with who you are right now. If she decides to, you know, become an adult, get older, and make changes to her body, that's on her. I will support her. But I think it's so unhealthy for these images of women with these BBLs to be like the standard or put to the forefront. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that anybody realizes how detrimental this is for women and for these younger girls that are looking up to these figures, you guys. Like, it's absolutely insane. And then let's not even talk about the health risks that go behind getting these procedures done. Like, it is extremely dangerous. Like, you're literally playing with your life, your precious life, just to get some fat transferred, taken out of here into there, just to have a bigger booty. And for what? Like, I really challenge women that are even thinking about getting a BBL, think about getting any of these type of procedures done, like, to really sit down and think like, what am I really doing this for? Am I really doing this for myself, or am I doing this in order to fit in? Am I doing this in order to get this job? Am I doing this in order to get this guy, or to just like be at another caliber in life? Like, I watched a video. If you guys don't watch Beast and Mo's channel here on YouTube, you definitely should. They took her sister, I don't remember where, to get a BBL, and just had the most horrific time. Literally, she said she thought her sister was gonna die. And her sister in the video comments and says, if I had to go back before I got my BBL, would I have gotten my BBL? Absolutely not. So that just spoke volumes to me, and realizing like how much of a dangerous procedure this actually is. I just want to let you guys know that this is not the norm. As long as I'm breathing here on this earth, this is not going to be the norm. Like, everyone looks the same. Everyone looks like a clone of each other. And honestly, it's really starting to look insane. It looks freaking crazy. I want you guys to know that it is still okay to rock your natural curves and to rock your natural body type. There are still men out here that love their women all natural. And I even understand, like, in communities of color, in the African American community, it is like, you know, it's expected of you to almost have like a big booty, okay? Or to have that kind of like hourglass shape. So I understand the pressure. I understand kind of like the pressure from social media to like change up your body. I'm not gonna lie, maybe if I had an extra 10 to 20 G's laying around, would I get lipo? Probably, but not to fit in with anyone else, but that's just because I like to eat and I hate to work out. It really is still okay to be triangle shaped. It's okay to be apple shaped. It's okay to be an inverted triangle. It's okay to be a natural hourglass. It's okay to be square. It's okay to be a rectangle. It's okay to have no booty. It's okay to have big boobs. It's okay to have small boobs. It's okay to be yourself. I don't want anyone that's watching this video to think like, dang, like I don't look like Kim Kardashian. Sis, Kim Kardashian don't look like Kim Kardashian. Love you, girl, but you know you don't, okay? Like, it's okay to look like you. It is okay. And I'm telling you guys, it's a trend. Trends die out. Okay, this eventually die out. Like, when you think about it, I sometimes sit down and think, and I don't mean to like shame anyone that has a BBL at all. Like, I think some are done to perfection. I think some look absolutely great, but I really sit down and I think like, what are they gonna look like in 50 years? Like, what is this gonna look like when they are like senior citizens? Does it deflate? Does it like, what happens? Like, we don't know because we haven't seen it yet. And to be honest, I'd rather sit over here and be natural all day. Call me what you want, call me fat, call me whatever the case may be. It just is what it is. Like, it really is okay to be yourself. Personally, I think that one of the biggest contributors to this movement has been like the hip hop community. I mean, let's be honest, it's been big booty shaking and all of that since the beginning of time. And instead of like, and I feel like back in the 90s, 80s and stuff, like there were a lot more like natural bodies being shown. Today, it's just BBL, BBL, BBL. And you know, the hip hop culture, our culture is glamorized, and I just think that that's like the goal for everyone. That's what they want. Also, with just the rise of the Kardashians, like, girl. And one of the biggest things that irritates the crap out of me is showcasing your body and telling everyone that you worked out for that. Now, if you work out 5-7 days a week, that is great. But to know that you got in lipo, to know that you got in a BBL, and then you're gonna sit here and sell booty blasting workouts and, you know, sell your athleisure wear and all this stuff when you know good and doggone well that you got a BBL or lipo or whatever the case may be, to real women that have had children, that have stretch marks, that have whatever the case, and they're trying to look better, and they're and you know, they're buying your product, or they're buying the story that you're selling. Like, my issue, I am someone that likes the Kardashians. I really do. I just love keeping up with the Kardashians. I think it's so funny. However, I'm really starting to notice, like, even with Khloe especially, like, you did this whole show called Revenge Body, where you have people come on and basically say, hey, get back at this person, lose a bunch of weight, and then you'll make them feel just like, now that I'm looking back at the show, I'm like, like, I get it, but like, was that really the best way to do this? Also with someone that has so obviously had work done, and you still want to sit here and say that this is natural when we saw you years ago. And I'm not saying this like, listen, I'm a body positive influencer. If you like it, I love it. Like, if you want to get a BBL, if you want to get lipo, like, go ahead and do it. I'm just saying, don't advertise it as if I did this to get this when you really pay this to get that. Don't do that. I hate that. It makes women feel like, okay, I bought this product, I bought this tea, I bought this flat tummy stuff to do this, but yet I still don't have that. Like, do you know how that torments? Because I went through that for years, buying these products because I'm seeing these women, and I'm not saying that it's just the Kardashians, it's these companies as well. I'm seeing their testimonials when in actuality, you are hiring influencers, models that have their bodies done to sell your product. They didn't use that to get that. They went to Dr. Miami to get that. Stop doing that. That's frustrating. Like, chill, I could go off on this for hours, and I feel like this is already a long video, but that is so frustrating. Like, let me know. I can't be the only one that sees that. It's so frustrating. I am so tired of all these diet companies, all of these like celebrities faking that I did that. If I was a celebrity, or even right now, like just being like, you know, a YouTuber, influencer, like, and I went and got BBL, if I go get lipo, if I go get weight loss surgery, first of all, I'm gonna bring y'all on the journey, okay? We don't get that coin, period. But also, I'm gonna admit to you guys that I didn't tell you why I did it, like, and I'm gonna be straight up. But you guys, I wanna move on to something more positive and how to feel comfortable and confident in your own body as it is. One thing that I really had to start doing was changing what I look at social media and intentionally unfollowing accounts or people that made me feel bad about myself. So I think I used to follow like a lot of like, I don't want to call them the BBL girls, but I used to follow a lot of people with BBL. So I had to start unfollowing. I think I unfollowed like Black China, just people like that when I went onto Instagram, this is all I saw. I didn't want to see anymore. So instead of following them, I replaced them with accounts that showed me real bodies and body positive accounts. So like a lot of plus size models that I follow, a lot of plus size content creators, not even plus size, just a lot of people that shed positivity on being natural and loving your body, loving your curves the way that they are. Another thing that I do is I recite affirmations to myself, like every single time I look in the mirror. And I know that that sounds extra. I know that that seems like it's a lot, but I promise you it's not. Because when you think about it, every time we turn on our TV, every time we go on our phones, our iPads, whatever, we are bombarded with negativity and reasons as to why we should hate ourselves. So I have to hype myself up every single day. I get in the mirror and I'm like, you are so blessed to be alive. Like, I am so blessed to have been given the opportunity to wake up this morning, start a new day, and make the best out of this day. You are so beautiful. Your stretch marks are beautiful. The way your arm jiggles is beautiful. Your curves are beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful. When I go in my room, into my closet, pick out clothes and get dressed, come out, look at myself in the mirror, girl, you look so fine. You look so good. You look so bomb. Like, it's so important to constantly, consciously, because a lot of times we are programmed to think negative thoughts about ourselves and we become so used to it. So consciously replacing those negative thoughts with these positive thoughts and affirmations and complimenting yourself, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, but it's necessary. So even if you need to like get Post-its, get Sharpies, this is something that I do, write on them and post them on your mirrors like Mary Jane says. Do what you gotta do. Tip number 3, it's really important for you to watch the company you keep and have a friend group or a support system that is going to support you in your natural love, natural body positive, confidence journey. I have recently made some new friends within this like plus size creatives community, and we've become so close over the past few months, and the energy of that group is just amazing, to where it has done wonders for my self-esteem, for my confidence. Just seeing women that share the same struggles with me genuinely love their body, but also talk about when they're having a hard time. That has done wonders for my own relationship with my body and just how I see myself. It is so important to be mindful of the company that you keep, because if you have people around you and all they talk about is, girl, I gotta give me this money so I can go get a BBL, girl, I'm trying to do this, or they're constantly criticizing criticizing your body. Why are you wearing that? Why are you eating that? Why are you like, sis, let it go, because that's all it's going to do is make you feel worse about yourself. You got to really be selective with who you choose to be in your life. Spend less time around those people that make you feel bad about yourself. And last but not least, you guys, support your content creators that are body positive creators, you guys. Like, come watch me, sis. I will get you together. I have a whole playlist on my channel that will get you together and make you feel so good. I also will put down a list of like other body positive content creators that could just lift your spirits and make you feel a lot more confident and just positive about yourself. You guys, it's really a scary world out here, and I don't know where this is going. I don't know why it has really gone in this direction. I don't know why this has become glamorized, or that these bodies, these people have been put on a pedestal, but it has. And it's scary because I never want any of you guys to feel like you're inadequate or not as beautiful, because that's not what you look like. It's okay to be natural. It really is, you guys, and you are so beautifully and wonderfully made. Like, I'm not gonna cry because I see so many of you guys like comment, and I look on your Instagrams and I look at your profile pictures. A lot of you guys are so beautifully and wonderfully made, and God made you with the body you have for a reason. And it really sucks that in order to be accepted, sometimes women feel like they have to change their bodies, because these men will be bald, big, fat, hairy, and make all the money in the world, but all of a sudden we have to go and get life threatening surgery in order to be successful, in order to be listened to, in order to be loved, in order to be taken serious. That's BS. That's total and complete BS, and that's not the world that I want my nieces to live in. And that's not the world that I would want my future children to live in, your children, my friends, So you guys, it takes a group effort to really change the stigma and to really, like, I'm not going to say we're going to end this epidemic, but to change the narrative. It's going to take people to, like, stand up and talk about it, and to, like, show people that you are so beautiful the way you are, and teach them how to be confident. That's what I try to do here on this channel. And I just thank all of you guys that do support me and that watch this. I hope that this video helped you feel better in some way. I do want to hear you guys' comments. I want to talk to you guys about this. I want to hear every side to this, you guys. So make sure you guys comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. I want to thank you guys for watching me, and I will see you in my next video on Thursday or tomorrow. I don't know. I might sneak in some, maybe a live or something. I'll see you in my next video. I love you. Mwah.